So the James Corden show has decided to come after my channel while shilling a certain Aquaman starlet, taking down over 3 hours of live stream. That's right, 3 freaking hours. Why? Because of less than 1 minute of footage. Now, the interesting thing about this is I've talked about the James Corden show before. I've talked about the claims before it. I've talked about the appearance. No problems in the past. Less than 2 days ago, though, I made a joke about James Corden. Someone posted, name something that's funnier than James Corden. I said, James Corden believing the claims of a certain Aquaman starlet. This got a lot of attention. Maybe CBS and James Corden didn't like that. I don't know. I guess when you set aside facts for feelings, this is the way things play forward. Let's talk about this. Fun times, huh? Fun times indeed. So, hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently. And quickly, before we get started, our project is still available. Link is in the description. This is our alternative to industry nonsense. Places don't respect you as a consumer. Walk away from them. Back something that will. So if you don't know about the James Corden show or the alleged incident that came before it, on December the 16th, 2015, that certain Aquaman starlet appeared on the Late Late Show with James Corden. You can find this very easily, by the way, on YouTube. Just search that certain Aquaman starlet's name along with James Corden. And during that show, that certain Aquaman starlet alleges, well, I was operating under the worst conditions. Why? Because of something that happened the day before. If you look at these pictures right here, she says that she had someone break a bed because they were using their foot to prop them as they were sitting on her back. They were pummeling her essentially, and she has a broken nose. Can you see the broken nose here, by the way? Because I can't find it. She has 2 blackened eyes. She has a busted lip. She's missing hair and so much more. Now, the interesting thing about this incident is that people you would expect to shill for that certain Aquaman starlet, oh, they don't. Not at all. Here's the declaration of one Samantha McMillan, for example. If you've never heard of her, she's a freelance stylist represented by the agency The Wall Group since approximately 2014. She has served as the stylist of that certain Aquaman starlet, helping her to get ready to appear at major events. Now, this is what she has to say about the aftermath of that alleged incident. Quote, on December 16th, 2015, I spent much of the day and evening with that certain Aquaman starlet, preparing her to appear on the James Corden show. I saw her throughout the day of December the 16th, 2015, in good light at close range, wearing no makeup. Throughout the day of December 16th, 2015, I could see clearly that certain Aquaman starlet, let's just say she didn't have any marks at all, any of the things that she was indicating. She appeared as a guest on the James Corden show that day. After the show, she said to me, can you believe I just did the show with 2 black eyes? That certain Aquaman starlet did not appear to have any black eyes and had been visibly uninjured throughout the day and at that moment. I later learned that certain Aquaman starlet had accused JD in court filings in the media of violently accosting her the previous night, December the 15th, 2016. I was leaving her company on December the 15th, 2015, when I overheard her say to her friend Raquel Pennington, who came to the show with her, make sure you get those pictures onto my computer, although I did not know what photo she was referring. Now, along with the video on the James Corden show that anyone can check out at their leisure, there are also photographs of her, multiple ones in fact, by the paparazzi, and if you look at these, well, it shows the same exact thing. Really hard to say all of these things happen, do you? But still, that certain Aquaman starlet, they double and triple down. Now, things, they get even crazier when James Corden, he comes out and he backs that certain Aquaman starlet. Despite the fact, again, that you can see the video yourself. You can see no range of motion issues. You can see no marks whatsoever. James Corden, he's going to tell you that he saw some. After that, I suppose it's not in his interest for anyone to start talking about this. So bam, when you start talking about that video, no matter what you're doing with it, I guess that needs to be shut down. Now this was aimed at a live stream that is over 3 hours duration. That's right, over 3 hours of watch time. We have 1 minute of video or less, and that video, it has no audio whatsoever, so you can't hear James Corden, you can't hear any music that they can claim, you can't hear that certain Aquaman starlet, no one is speaking. Even more than that, I chop up the video. I'll play maybe 3 seconds here. I'll chop it up. I'll play another 7 seconds that comes later on there. So none of this is playing sequentially. I'm talking over it the entire time. I mean, that is the epitome of fair use in practice. Now, if you look at this, though, that doesn't matter at all. And what this amounts to is a worldwide block. So, essentially, it shuts down everything I had to say for those 3 hours. Let me read this to you. Hi, that umbrella guy. After a manual review, so it's saying that they manually reviewed this. A copyright owner has claimed some material in your video. As a result, your video has been blocked and can no longer be played on YouTube. It's like I said, it shut the entire thing down. This is not a copyright strike. This claim does not affect your account status. I'm sure they were trying for that, though. They wanted it to, but it didn't work out. And you can see what's here. That certain Aquaman starlet quits and blames JD. Used debunked court lie. Media doubles down. Copyright content. The Late Late Show with James Corden. Reference they give which one it is there in case you want to look it up. And you see who it's claimed by. It's claimed by CBS. Now this, like I said, it shuts this down worldwide. In the case that's coming up right now, yeah, I could see them wanting to shut it down. They don't want their name attached to this case. Despite the fact that they have an incident there, they think they can just roll past it. They can play that game, but it's not going to work. People, they know about this incident. And in fact, trying to shut people down that are talking about it, that's only going to make things louder. Talk about messing up, and messing up big time. So to close this out, I want to ask you to check out and back our project. It is live right now on Indiegogo. We have extra days on it. You can back an alternative to industry nonsense. You get a good product. You have people that will respect you. And when you're walking away from something, it is always good to walk towards something. And when you see the earnings there, you can say, hey, company, this could have been yours, but you made us walk away. Thank you, too, for being here. Check out this trial. It is going on right now. And as always, appreciate you. I'm going to end here. Thank you for everything you do, and see you soon.